Hello there, this is Paul Michael Bales, and tonight I want to talk to you about Eric Dubay and how he came to be a flat earther. A couple of years ago, I posted onto Facebook the whole book called 100 Proofs that the Earth is not a globe by a man named William Carpenter. I tagged many people into this post, friends and acquaintances and people I thought needed to hear this. People like in the conspiracy movement, Michael Tassarian, Christopher Lord, Trutheracy, people in the Electric Universe community like Dale Pond and Jason Verbelli and many others. And Eric Dubay was one of the ones I tagged into this post. I thought that he needed to hear this truth also. Well, most of the people who I tagged ignored me. Or those who didn't ignore me attacked me or ridiculed me. Some even unfriended me. Jason Verbelli and Dale Pond unfriended me. They couldn't handle the truth. I think Eric Dubay was the only one who really took an interest in it. He read all the comments down below that I was replying to with my answers on gravity, on all the questions you normally get when someone tells you the Earth's flat. Or when you tell someone the Earth's flat, they ask you all these questions and you answer them all. So he saw all that dialogue and was convinced by it and messaged me asking me for more books. So I told him about Zetetic Cosmogony, which at that time was not even in the Flat Earth Library. But I, being a scholar, had researched all these old rare books, brought them back into the public awareness. I was posting quotes from them on Facebook and for everyone to see, and other things about the Flat Earth conspiracy. So I showed him Zetetic Cosmogony, 100 Proofs that the Earth is not a globe, Kings Dethroned by Gerard Hickson, Terra Firma, the Earth is not a planet, another one that wasn't in the Flat Earth Library. And of course, I also directed him to the Flat Earth Library. And all these books he used and quoted heavily in his book. And also, I was quoted in his book without my name being attached to it. I think other people, I've not actually read the book yet, but I know I've seen other people's quotes from it. And I hear Matthew Powerland, another Flat Earth researcher, a lot of his work was on there, and other Flat Earthers as well. It's more like a compilation of other people's works than Eric's own original work. And he completed this book within like a couple of months of becoming a Flat Earther. But I hear now that he's been going around on radio stations saying that he's known this for 8 years, and yet he never said anything about it until it came across me. So I don't think that must be a bit of a lie, that one. But I forgive him, to be honest with you. He has done a good job, and where, as some of the other flat earth researchers calling him a shill, or you get some other people calling him a government agent. I don't think he's a government agent because, as I said, I was the one who converted him to the flat earth, so how can he be a government agent? Just a person who found out about the flat earth, thought it'd be good to write about it and make some money and get the message out because he's into his conspiracies, and yeah, that's how Eric Dubay became a flat earther. He's probably done the most to get it out into the public. Maybe he's not done the most videos, but he's had the most views, perhaps because he had a fan base already. And that's what I wanted. That's why I tagged people like Eric. I was telling them that yeah, this thing's about to explode soon. It's going to explode. It's going to get big. I also told him not to trust the Flat Earth Society because I was very suspicious about them because of something that Samuel Shenton said about the gravity of the Earth. The Earth moves upwards, that creates gravity. And also his global warming beliefs. He believes in global warming, so I thought that was a bit dodgy. But maybe I judged wrongly. I don't know. But everyone's saying that they are a controlled opposition. But I don't know for sure, 100% sure. That was just my gut feeling. Of course, Eric Dubay went on to tell everyone about that. It's interesting to see how this movement exploded when, after a while, after Eric published the book and the Flat Earth documentary, which was another compilation of all other people's works, like Jack Denning and all the other flat earthers who were posting videos on YouTube. So Eric compiled them together into one. I think annoyed some of them, like Matt Powerland, because that's his original work. He felt a bit like copyrighted, and he's a comedian. That's his original work. He felt a bit like he was plagiarized. But at the end of the day, I think all has worked for the good of the whole. Like God works in mysterious ways. He wanted this truth to come out, so it flies through certain people. Certain people get sparked into it. For example, I'm quite an introverted person, so I was never going to get thousands of views or have thousands of followers because I'm not that much of a talkative person. I keep myself to myself. That's how I found out all this stuff because I've read over 1,000 books. I had to stay like a hermit in my study, reading and reading, finding truth and reading, searching through loads of old rare books. But other people who've got more of a voice. Matt Powerland, he's a charismatic fellow. He's got a voice. He's got a good talker. There's going to be more people now coming. There's going to be more great speakers come out and on this movement, which I hope. I was hoping someone like Michael Tazarian would talk about it, but he's kept quiet so far. He did tick like on a few of my flat Earth posts on his wall though when I first started doing it. So perhaps he's into it, but he doesn't want to come out of it yet because that's sort of some of his older work that sort of ruins. But I know he does change, he evolves, so I think he'll eventually come out of it. Even Santos Bonacci, he even said that the Earth is flat in one of his videos. Someone was saying, I was posting flat Earth videos on his niece's wall, Sonia. So I like Sonia, she's a nice girl. She She's into her conspiracies. Um, Conspiracy, yeah, I told him about the flat Earth as well, but he sort of ignored me. But now he's sort of gone crazy and attacking flat earthers and especially Eric Dubay. So it's a little bit sad for Conspiracy and his follower Cullen Smith, because I like the work they were doing on etymology, because I do a lot of work on etymology and astrotheology. It saddens me to see that they've not realized this flat earth truth and are continuing to spread the globe lie. And I think it's more pride and ego more than anything. And I think they've realized now that the earth is flat, but if you said it's not flat and so on, and they're sort of continuing the lie within themselves, sort of thing. They're deluding themselves. They're in denial, so to speak. Very interesting flat earth movement. Interesting seeing the beginning and rise, and I hope it doesn't come too cultish, like the leaders, and there'll be leaders, there'll be cults of personality, there'll be cliques, there'll be groups of certain people, and I like it how it is for far as warm the groups I've been involved in, like Laurie Frere, I think that's how you say it, and she's a really lovely woman, and flatearthconspiracy.com group is really good. I like that very warm feeling and people sharing their personal feelings and views and opinions. That's a really nice group. Hidden Lands with Michael Lewis is a good little group as well. He's saying like that there's more land in Antarctica which surrounds the Earth. Flat Earth versus Spherical is quite a good group as well. You got like Flat Earthers and Globe Earthers sort of like battling it out and talking with each other. You got since this thing exploded, a lot of there's been a lot of like new gurus um, come out of nowhere with really good CGI type videos, and I'm a bit suspicious of them as everyone's calling each other a shill, and now you got Math calling um, Eric Dubay a shill, Eric Dubay calling Math a shill, and yet their video quality is still not that good really compared to some of these new guys who come out of nowhere, got like Hollywood CGI. They're the guys that I'm most suspicious of. If you look at most normal people, their video quality is not that good. Just them and their laptop or them and their little camera, and it's not doesn't look expensive like some of these other videos. Eric Dubay recently tried to expose Math Powerland, and I don't like this type of thing. I don't like personal attacks. I don't like people attacking each other for the way they look, for the way they dress, for the way they sound. And that video that Eric Dubay shared was only Math, a recording of Math and this woman. He stayed around her house for a couple of months, and argument got heated, and there was like a bit of a heated argument about the flat Earth and about individualism versus collectivism. And the woman recorded this message. I don't know why, but she recorded it, sent it to Eric Dubay, and Eric Dubay's posted it onto YouTube and saying this is an exposure of. It's not an exposure. It's just a personal attack. I don't like this type of thing. I don't want people attacking Eric Dubay because of the way he looks or the way he dresses or the way he sounds. Or it's not nice. Like some people have been attacking Eric because he's got a Thai girlfriend, saying he's got a Thai bride and stuff like that. It's not very nice, really. It's not my cup of tea. To keep it off the personal, keep it more onto the facts. It's too much shield talk. Nobody's perfect. Eric's not perfect, Matt's not perfect, I'm not perfect. We keep going on about this leaderless movement. I do believe in the leaderless movement, but I also do believe in leaders, because some people need leaders, and some people are good at leading, whereas some people are better at following. Um, like me, I'm a better reader and writer than I am a speaker. It's great to see all these videos, though. Everyone's becoming a flat earther now. NASA can't control this type of thing, because once you've got loads of people doing it and the cat's out the bag, then they can't control it anymore. It doesn't matter if they've got some government agents involved in the group and going to leak gurus and that flat earth gurus that they're going to control as controlled opposition, because cat's out the bag. You've even got 5-year-olds making videos about the flat earth. I think this is the end of NASA. It's the end of the lie, the big lie. I feel proud and great to have been a part of this. I didn't start this. There are people who came before me thousands of years ago, and again a couple of hundred years ago, and even again in modern times there were flat earthers before me. It doesn't matter when you came. It matters that you believed, that you spread the truth, and that you stood your ground, because I was ridiculed a lot, especially on Twitter, and I'm sure Math and Eric are getting attacked as well from atheists and other people. I was attacked by loads on Twitter, especially by Phil Plait, the bad astronomer's followers. He hated me. I'm glad some of you listened to me. I'm glad you're listening. Whoever waked you up, whether it's Eric or Matt Powerland or Laurie Ferre or Michael Lewis or Mark Knight or whoever woke you up, I hope you go on to wake other people up. And I congratulate every single one of the flat earthers, the leaders or the most prominent figures within this movement. But it's not about us, it's not about individuals, it's about when it comes to the flat earth, it's about the collective, it's about the whole, because we all, everywhere, it doesn't matter what your race is, your religion, what you believe in, you all live on the flat earth. Earth is what we all live on, it's all as a part of all of us. We walk on it each day. So I hope this message gets out to everyone. The truth gets out to everyone, every single person, because it will empower every single person. The truth, the flat earth will empower you. Trust me. It will empower, closer to God also, closer to your fellow man, fellow human. Take care all. Peace and love, and this is not an attack on Eric or anyone, for I think he's done a good job so far, and I know he's not rich, and so he's done well for what he's got. As is everyone else, everyone's doing their best they can. And if they had more money, they'd do more. If they had more money, more resources, more help, they'd do more. I'd do more. Alright? Take care, everyone. Peace and love.